Have you ever heard a Grateful Dead song that goes, as I was walking round Governor Square, not a chill to the wind, but a nip to the air. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, and I knew without asking she was into the blues. She had scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls. Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fair lady upon her white horse, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. When I sang it in the video, I accidentally sang the word cross instead of horse. I apologize for that, but I hope I just shocked your brain. From 1944, Mother Goose book that was actually like a reprint of poems or nursery rhymes from like 1914 at least or earlier. Hello, everybody. This is Show and Tell with Adrienne and Floreen. So, in a little while, me and my children are going to plant some Morris alba seeds so we can grow some white mulberry trees. Because, for some reason, it seems to have become a thing to try to listen to and sing every single possible iteration of Pop Goes the Weasel. So if you've heard like round and round the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel, please tell me what happens after that. I swear there was a one that says, a penny for a spool of thread, a penny for a teasel, not a needle. I couldn't find the lyrics to that one, but first of all, I think that picture is hilarious. But we just found up and down the city road, in and out the eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. I have not ever seen this particular variety of lyrics for this song before, but I just looked at 50 different ones, called a few relatives, asked them how they sang it as a child. An interesting book. What is this book? 100 Nursery Rhymes, first edition. Oh, that's interesting. So, hello again, people. This morning I brushed my teeth with fluoridated toothpaste because normally I use the fluoride-free varieties, but this watermelon flavored one that's just unbelievably labeled up the wazoo has stevia in it. And I think it's really cool that it says the scientific name for stevia. Isn't that cool? Probably Rebaudiana. I'm sure if you said Rebaudiana or Rebaudiana, people would understand what you were talking about. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Natural flavor. In parentheses, yum. Let's be friends. Stevia just makes me so horribly nauseous. I'm also not a big fan of xylitol and erythritol. And by the way, these are all classified as natural artificial sweeteners. So I used a little bit of my boyfriend's horrible tasting mint flavored fluoridated toothpaste because the taste of this was just like so much more nauseating that I just like had to spit it out, rinse my mouth 20 times, and have something to drink. I just couldn't stand it. So rather than brush my teeth without toothpaste at all, I figured the little bit of fluoride in my boyfriend's toothpaste wouldn't kill me. So in a little while, we will be planting these white mulberry trees. But if you are going to eat Twinkie flavored candy canes, you should definitely brush your teeth with some kind of toothpaste. So while my boyfriend was looking through all these old nursery rhyme books, he ran out and said, Adrienne, I think the Grateful Dead stole some of their song lyrics from Mother Goose. Wait a second, let me get to the page where it says Mother Goose. And when it was published and what it is exactly. Oh, let me use my seed package tool. Now where's my page? That would be a good idea. I'll wait for it. It's amazing. Copyright 1944, renewed 1972. I looked it up. When the Grateful Dead first played the song Scarlet Begonias, written by Robert Hunter, it was in 1974, 2 years after this. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes. As I knew without asking, she was into the blues. Like, wow. It's actually mentioned on the Grateful Dead's annotated lyrics website. And if you don't know what that is, I'm going to pull it up and show it to you. The annotated Scarlet Begonias. If you scroll down, it even mentions, see, as I was walking around Governor Square, ride a cockhouse to Bembury Cross, to see the fair lady upon the white cross, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. I just tried and it worked. Worked fine, see? Worked fine. You can see that this is what inspired Robert Hunter to write this song for the Grateful Dead. Isn't it interesting that Fish has a Tom Marshall and the Grateful Dead had a Robert Hunter? See, look, there it is. Somebody else noticed it too. They said it's from the real Mother Goose, Randy McNally, 1916. Apparently, whoever wrote the real Mother Goose was later plagiarized in 1944. Amazing, huh? Amazing. Isn't that interesting? It's just interesting. There's no point to this video other than that it's just interesting and cool. All this stuff is interesting. Wow. Look at that interesting handwriting. Wow. That's just amazing. This is interesting. I'm amazed. What it says in this weird seed packet that's 10 years old is also interesting because it was from a company that sold seeds for witchcraft I'm not sure if the company still exists, but weird. This tree is sacred to Athena Minerva, goddess of wisdom. Its berry-like fruit allies it with Venus. All right. There was one in my friend's yards when I was a child, and we used to pick the fruit from them, and I loved them. And when I got these seeds many years ago, I did plant a few, and they either died in the frost or got eaten by bugs. So I have no more, but I still have seeds. So I will be trying it again, I guess, with Evelyn. It's gonna be our Hot Goes the Weasel garden. If a tree grows, I'll plant teasels under it.